There are two basic motivating forces: fear and love. When we're afraid, we pull away from life. And when we're in love, we open to everything life has to offer with passion, with excitement, and with acceptance. We need to learn to love ourselves first in all our glory and our imperfections. If we cannot love ourselves, we cannot fully love others, and we can't fully be open to the ability to create. Evolution and all hopes for a better world rest in the fearlessness and open-hearted vision of people who embrace life. Those beautiful words of truth are from the genius that is John Lennon. So we're familiar with the commercialized world of Valentine's Day, with its hearts and its chocolates and flowers and lovely dinners. John Lennon speaks to something far more beautiful and far more powerful. Once we learn to fully love ourselves, we begin to dwell on possibility. And we begin to see that anything is possible. What if Valentine's Day became Radical Self-Care Day? I use the word radical because it's one of my favorite words. And we're taught, we're conditioned, we're engineered away from the truth of John Lennon's words. And we're taught that self-care and loving ourselves is selfish. Self-care and loving ourselves is not selfish. It's imperative. We may have received messages in childhood that taught us to believe we were unworthy of love. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of self-care. You are worthy of love. As we learn to love ourselves, to learn that we're worthy of love, we also learn that we're worthy of joy. And these two things work together in an amazing way, just like a symphony. One of my greatest joys is the practice of meditation. And so here we are at SRF Encinitas Meditation Gardens. And the beauty of meditation is that it teaches us to see our true selves. In all those messages we may have heard, meditation helps us to regroup and re-record those messages. And suddenly, a much more loving message is heard. So here we are in this place that brings me immense joy. And until we meet again, I have a call to action for all of you. Think of something that you've been meaning to do that brings you joy. Or think of something that you already do that brings you joy. But it might be something you've been procrastinating on. Do it. Whatever you're thinking of that brings yourself joy, do it today. Because when we begin to fall head over heels in love with ourselves, that's when the true magic happens. Happy Radical Self-Care Day.